Hi, I'm Ajit from USA Production, and in this video we are going to compare the capability of compositing between two programs, Blender versus the Blackmagic's Fusion Studio. You can use Davinci Resolve Fusion as well. I'm going to start with Blender here. But because we are going to compare the compositing part, so we have to jump on compositing window here in Blender and press N to make more space. Click on use nodes, delete this render layer, insert the image node because we are not going to use here video or image sequence. I'm going to insert this image. We have to use the viewer node here to view from everything on the backdrops. Make sure your backdrop is turned on. To zoom out, you have to press V key from your keyboard and Alt plus B to zoom in. Because I want to remove the green screen, so I have to go to Matte and insert the King node. Select this key color, take the color dropper and take the mid-tone green somewhere like this way and play around. First we have to connect this matte to the viewer node, and now we can see everything clear from here. So we have to make this background pure black and our object in pure white. So we have to play with clip black values, something like this way, and decrease down the clip white value. So a dog is now turned with pure white and the background is now pure black. Now connect these edges to the viewer node. Decrease the edge kernel radius up to 2 and increase the edge kernel values. Increase up to everything going to removed from your screen, something like this way. And now you can connect image to your viewer node, and boom, we have successfully removed the green screen. And here we have to add color spill to remove the greenish reflections from the object or from this dog. We have to go to the converter and we have to insert another node, alpha convert. And now our image is looking more real. After doing these keying and color spill alpha convert, we have to connect everything with our compositing node. Okay. Now jump to the output property. Here we have to check the resolution of this image, and because I want to save this image as transparent background, or I want only foreground not background. I want this image in a transparent way. So either you can select the TIFF format or you can go with PNG. I'm making the 0% for compression and 16-bit of this image, and the color I will select RGBA. RGBA, red, green, blue plus alpha. Alpha should be there because we want our image in a transparent background. And now simply I will click on render the image. Because this is not a full video, so I will just click on render images because we have just one image here. And now simply go to image and save this image. I will save on desktop. I will give the name like trans. Okay, trans is okay. Trans. Check once again the output format, PNG, color is RGBA, color depth is 16-bit, and compression is 0%. And now save this image. Okay, done. Now we have to go to File, New and General, because we do not want anything. We want our Blender again in a default way. Okay, fine. Delete this cube and light from here. Click on Add. Go to Image. Click Image as a plane. And now select the same image just now you have rendered out from the Blender. So here it is, trans.png, and don't forget to click on Emit, because principled and shadeless, in these two options we have to give some sunlight to view our image from the layout. But if we will click on Emit, the strength value of emit is 1, is automatically set at 1, and this image do not require any external lights to view our image from layout. And now we'll click on image, import image as a plane. Okay, so our image is here, but to see this image we have to click on render view, or we have to click on material view. So here material view is fine for us. And now we can see a dog just in a transparent way, and this, remember, this is just an image, PNG formatted image. Okay, make somewhere like this way. Okay, increase the size a little bit, that's fine, or more. Better. Somewhere like this way. Okay, fantastic. And now we have to import the plane this way. Okay, and here we have to give the loop cuts for this plane, because I want to add the texture on this plane. So go to edit mode, click on the loop cut, where it is, yeah, loop cut, and we'll divide this surface. Okay, that's fantastic. Go to object mode again and add here subdivision surface modifier up to 2. Click on simple, and now jump on the shading window. Shading, here we have to give the texture on this plane. Select the plane and click on new. Now here you will get the material output and principal VSDF. Go to add, search here about image texture, because I have an image to give the texture for this plane. Go to the desktop and I want to give this texture. You can connect directly to a material output, and simply we have the texture on our plane. And now we need to add here, add shader, and we have to add this principal BSDF shader as well. And here we have to give the material for our floor. For example, I want to go with metallic, and I want to go with 0% roughness here. So our floor is glossy, and as you can see from our layout, if I will go for render view, first of all we are not using any light here, so use the sunlight is better, and give the angle for the sunlight so we can get the nice shadow from our dog. Or we can do one thing here. Delete this shader node, connect this BSDF directly to the material output, and give this image texture directly to the base color. and now it is fantastic, as you can see here. Okay, when we'll change the EV to cycles, and here we have nice reflection of our dog, as you can see here. So, and this thing you can make, you can add the virtual camera and you can make nice animated video, or you can render out this image, because this thing is nice now. Okay, for example, I'm going for world property, and in the color section I'm going to select the environment texture and click on open, and I have this environmental, the HDRI image here. Okay, fine, but before render view we have to go to the render property, and here we have to go to film and click on transparent. Somewhere here we can put our camera, like virtual camera, somewhere here, and click on render out. Fantastic. And as you can see, this dog have great reflections on the floor, and same time we got some nice shadow. So this is the capability of Blender. Blender is limitless for compositing, for 3D work. And now we are trying to do with what the Blackmagic's Fusion Studio can do. Okay, before going for the further steps, I want to make some announcement. Blender is a free program and open source software, and Fusion Studio is a paid software. So of course Fusion Studio is having some advanced tool, and it is also have been used for Hollywood blockbusters movies and TV shows. So removing green screen in Fusion Studio is way more advanced than the Blender. I'm going to import the same image here in Fusion Studio, and here you can work like advanced way of removing green screen. We got two options here. First we can remove channel booleans, like manual way to remove the green screen, and second we got the advanced tool, is called delta keyer and clean plate, and this is my favorite one. Every time I use the clean plate and delta keyer, because it is also used for Hollywood or Bollywood production houses. Now select the ranges and select, for example, this much of ranges you want to select, and the extra part you have to fill again. This thing it's okay, fantastic. And now increase the erode. Okay, and now you got two options, grow edges or fill. I always choose both options. First I grow edges, and then I click on this fill check mark. So after that I have to use the blur, and increase the value of blur size. As you can see here, we have nice green screen plate of the same image, and now we can use the delta keyer, not directly, we have to give this first image as a reference, as input. Okay, and from blur we can declare as a clean plate, and when you will view this delta here, and boom, we have successfully and nicely removed our green skin from this dog, and it's a way more better than the blender. Okay, um, as you could feel, because blender removed some hair details, but this software uh, doesn't remove the hair details, and because we have to play with the delta key settings here, so jump on the threshold of the blacks and white, and now we have to play around with these two settings. But first we have to select the view mode, select as a matte, and now here we can see everything in detail. Okay, fantastic. Restore the fringe and blur. Blur is most important option here. Go to the final result again, and here we have nice result. Okay, again similarly like blender, we have to convert this image like a 3D image. Okay, so I used the image plan 3D, and I have converted that 2D image into 3D. Okay, similarly like blender. And now I'm going to take the background image here. So this is the background image, and this background image also I have to convert into 3D, because this background image is in 2D. Okay, and now to connect both images we have to use merge 3D. Okay, fantastic. Now we have a foreground as a dog and background as some texture is there and some background is there. Okay, to convert this whole thing again into 2D, we have to use render 3D node. And to set the scene in the render view, we have to use the camera, virtual camera 3D. Split the skin into two parts, and first part is for render 3D, that image automatically will convert into 2D. Now we have to pan our camera something like this way. Okay, fantastic. Okay, great. And to get the shadow and reflection, we can fake the scene here. For example, I'm going to copy these nodes from here. Copy and paste it here. Use the brightness and contrast Okay, great. And down this gain value up to 0, and we got here the black image of the dog. Use another node here, blur, or you can use the lens blur, that will be more natural, but here I'm going to use blur. Increase the blur size, that's okay, and copy the same plane 3D image plane 3D, because it is having the same value of value of transformation. Okay, and this image also we have to connect with merge 3D. And a dog, as you can see, a dog will turn into black. Now don't worry, you have to play around with this transformation value. In transformation 2D, you can get directly option to flip or make this image upside down, but here in 3D transformation you have to do things manually. Okay. Okay, so we got nice shadow of the dog. Similarly, we can get the reflection of this dog.